Just as imposing royal palaces link the life of past ages to that of today, food and eating habits formed centuries ago are still part of the nation's cultural heritage. There are many varieties of Korean food which originated in the old royal court and have been passed down to the people through the centuries by the upper class. Food is served heaped up in bowls at banquets for traditional weddings and 60th birthday celebrations. The method of serving is often that derived from old royal parties. Traditional Korean food. Having an agrarian economy, Koreans traditionally used and enjoyed rice, barley, millet and beans as their staple food. People also enjoyed seafoods caught in the coastal waters, which can be dried and salted for storage. Formerly these could only be enjoyed by those who lived near the sea, because transportation was limited. Inland, a diet consisting of poultry or game, edible wild plants and vegetables developed. In late autumn, vegetable markets open everywhere in Korea. The most important side dish for Koreans is kimchi, pickled Korean cabbage. In late autumn, housewives are busy preparing it in large quantities for winter storage. They like eating kimchi with every meal, accompanied by meat and fish. Korean cabbage and turnip, powdered red pepper, Welsh onion, garlic, ginger and spicy Korean celery and mustard leaf are optional ingredients of kimchi. Oysters, salted shrimps, anchovies, sesame seeds and pine nuts are often added. Kimchi is a well-fermented food containing a large variety of seasonings. The mixture of condiments is put between the layers of cabbage leaves to let it seep in. There are many varieties of kimchi using different kinds of ingredients in different parts of the country. After kimchi making is finished in the autumn, nearly every soybean paste is used for such fermented foods as Korean soy sauce, mashed bean paste, and mashed pepper bean paste. Over the winter, soybean paste ferments as it dries. In lunar January or February the next year, it is soaked in salt water in jars. Then red pepper, jujubes, and charcoal are added, which absorbs the smells. About 40 days later, Korean soy sauce is ready to use. Heating and cooling the new soy sauce will help maintain its fresh taste. After the sauce is made, the soybean paste is taken out of. Pepper bean paste is made by mixing dried soybean paste with pepper. And Kimchi is taken out as needed. At home, Koreans usually eat rice and side dishes for breakfast and dinner, and noodles and other food made of flour for lunch. The menu for breakfast and dinner normally consists of rice, soup, stew, kimchi, soy sauce and pepper paste, but more dishes may be added. This is an example of the kind of food that most widely used. In a Korean family, a housewife must follow the serving customs, especially for her husband's parents or grandparents. When she carries a small dining table or tray to superiors, she must bow first and then serve the food. She can leave the room only after the superior picks up his spoon, but must walk discreetly backwards until she reaches the door. Food made of flour developed earlier than that of rice in Korea. People made noodles from kneaded dough using wheat or buckwheat flour by flattening and cutting the dough. Nowadays, hand-sliced and machine-made noodles are used. Noodles are served as a symbol of longevity, especially on a child's first birthday or an elder's 60th birthday. Rice is in water with soy sauce. Before serving, beef or chicken, sliced egg roll and sliced red pepper are put on top. Rice cake soup is served either on a small table for 1 or 2 people or on a big round table for the whole family. Korean traditional food comprises about 300 kinds. Let's look at some of them. Patterns are stamped on top of fancy rice cakes, which are made by women in the family. The most popular patterns used are the comb, the swastika and the flower. Korean candies were also made at home traditionally. Korean candies are served with other food at a banquet or sacrificial rite. Using a handmade press, various candies are made from a mixture of pine pollen, chestnut, sesame and bean powder, kneaded with honey or starch syrup. Azalea or chrysanthemum leaves are put on top of glutinous rice cakes, making flower patterns. Rainbow rice cake is made by adding bean flour dressing or edible dyes to different layers of rice powder before it is steamed. Koreans love fried stuffed peppers in batter and other fried food. Korean food may be steamed, stewed, grilled or roast. The combination of garnishes and seasonings create a unique, delicious flavor of Korean food, which also stresses the aesthetic beauty of appearance. Steamed sea bream, one of the most popular steamed foods in Korea, is cooked with colorful garnishes placed on top. Varieties of steamed Korean dishes form a sumptuous feast. Grilled dishes include grilled beef, spare ribs and pork. Grilled wild plants also used for grilling. There are many kinds of Korean stew, beef, pork, octopus and so on, which are mixed with vegetables. Shinsulo, or royal casserole, is cooked at the dining table using charcoal. Its ingredients include beef, fried fish, sea cucumber, abalone. Nowadays, chemical fuel is also used for cooking shinsulo. Root candies are made by boiling ginseng and bellflower roots in honey. Lotus roots can also be used. They can be stored for a long time and are often served with Korean wine. Fried rice cake is made by frying glutinous rice and then coating it with a mixture of starch syrup and bean flour. These sweets are made in a variety of shapes. For a feast or sacrificial rite, dried octopus cut into different shapes are served. It is good as a relish and goes well with Korean wine. When guests are invited to a party, large dining tables are used. In most cases, kujolpan and shinsulo are placed in the center, and steamed food, fried fish, minced raw meat and other dishes are placed around them. Kujolpan is served in an octagonal wooden dish containing 8 different foods, with a pile of small, thin pancakes placed in the center. One eats the food by wrapping some of each kind in a pancake. Table is a delicious Korean food. In a Korean party, food is served with Korean wine. Cake, soup or noodles are often served. After the meal, hot Korean tea, cold and sweet rice drink or fruit punch are served. Korea's unique cooking style has been passed on from mother-in-law to housewife and from mother to daughter down through the centuries. Today, Korean restaurants attract many foreigners who want to save highly developing civilization has been binding the world close together and changing the eating habits of different people, making them discover common denominators. But Korean food, relatively unchanged for centuries, is perhaps one of the most proud traditions of Korean women, who are willing to learn and teach the